A disappearance turned into an unexpected appearance. A silent promise became a leader behind the scenes. Myles Garrett and Shedeur Sanders were the protagonists of moments that no one saw coming within the Browns, each in their own way. There were strong speeches, a change of attitude, and even an unlikely connection that is causing a stir. Two stories that could change the course of the season, and maybe even the future of the franchise. Leave a like because this is just the beginning. So Myles Garrett definitely stirred the pot this offseason, huh? The reigning defensive player of the year didn't just raise eyebrows, he practically set the Browns' front office on fire with those Super Bowl week trade demands. On multiple national platforms, he let it rip, calling out Cleveland's quarterback situation and making it crystal clear he didn't think the team was built to chase a ring. Basically, Garrett was like, "If we're not serious about winning, get me out of here." Fast forward a few months and oh, how the narrative has flipped. GM Andrew Berry went full vault mode, locking Garrett down with a jaw-dropping 4-year, $123.5 million extension, briefly making him the highest-paid non-QB in the league. Safe to say that kind of cash can change your perspective real quick. Now Garrett's not just showing up, he's all in. Back at mandatory minicamp, fired up, and according to everyone around the facility, fully bought into the Browns' plan. Defensive line coach Jacques Césaire, he's not holding a grudge one bit. When asked about all that off-season drama, Césaire shrugged it off with a laugh. "I don't even remember that," he said. "Every player's got the right to speak their mind. And hey, people change. He's here, he's happy, he's grinding. What more could you want?" Even DC Jim Schwartz is leaning in, challenging Garrett to have the best season of his career now that he's got that fat paycheck. Garrett accepted that challenge like a man on a mission, even going as far as to promise the Browns will bounce back from that ugly 3-14 season last year. Look, sure, it's a bit of a mental backflip to reconcile Garrett throwing shade at the franchise in February and now acting like he's leading the charge. But when the money's right and the vibes are better, winning fixes just about everything. As long as number 95 is wrecking game plans every Sunday, most fans won't care what happened during the off-season soap opera. Do you think Garrett is really bought into the Browns project? Comment below, because what they're saying about Shedeur Sanders is even more controversial. Shedeur Sanders knows exactly where he's at, and he's not pretending otherwise. The rookie quarterback is still getting acclimated to the NFL grind, figuring out the speed, the systems, the insane attention to detail that comes with playing under center at the highest level. But here's the good news. He's got one of the best guys possible to help him bridge that gap. Joe Flacco. Yeah, that Joe Flacco, the Super Bowl MVP. The guy who's seen every coverage known to man and carved up defenses in big moments. Shedeur's been soaking it all in, literally sitting next to Flacco in QB meetings, picking his brain, and trying to learn what it takes to thrive in the league. And he's not shy about it either. "I'd be dumb not to get insight from somebody that's had success all those years," Shedeur said after practice this week. "I never feel full, I'm always hungry." That's the kind of mindset coaches drool over. Now, of course, some of the noise out there has gotten a little loud. You've got folks on social media throwing around hot takes like Shedeur's already a bust because he hasn't been handed a starting job in June. Relax. No one's winning or losing a QB battle in shorts and helmets during minicamp, especially not a mid-round rookie. There's been a weird narrative creeping in, like the Browns are somehow setting Shedeur up to fail. But that's just not rooted in reality. If anything, the team's been steady with him, giving him space to grow and time to develop. It's a long season, and there's zero benefit in rushing the process. This all feeds into that post-draft panic some fans go through, thinking their guy is being overlooked or disrespected just because they haven't been anointed the future yet. But the Browns aren't playing that game. They're doing what most NFL teams do, taking their time, staying quiet, and evaluating behind the scenes. That's how it works. Bottom line, Shedeur is right where he needs to be. He's got the talent, he's got the right mentor, and if he keeps grinding like this, he'll have every chance to rise. Just gotta let the timeline play out. Garrett bought the speech, but now he needs to deliver on the field. Shedeur, with Calm and Flacco by his side, has everything to surprise. If you like this type of analysis, sign up.